Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Michi Makes Up. Today I'm going to share with you the new Victoria Beckham Posh lipstick shades. These were announced last week, and when I saw that email, I was like, yes, right away, I'm there, all 4 shades, please. These are some of my favorite lipsticks for a couple of reasons. Number one, they are of a clean formulation. I am a huge fan of clean formulations, especially those that are very effective, they work, and have really nourishing ingredients. And second, these are the most hydrating sheer satin lipsticks that I have in my collection. So I'm very excited for these. I'm going to swatch these for you guys today, do lip swatches, and we will do some comparisons against existing Posh lipstick shades that I already have. So in my right hand here, I have 4 shades. These were shades released last year. These Posh lipsticks, or this line of lipsticks, was launched last fall. And then in my left hand, these 4 shades are brand new to the collection. A few things about the lipsticks themselves. So like all of Victoria Beckham's makeup, they come in this faux tortoise kind of shell packaging here. And I also have her Cell Rejuvenating Moisturizing Primer, which is, same thing. And then I also have her, matte bronzing brick, which is also of that faux tortoiseshell variety. And then I also have here a lid luster in the shade Tea Rose. I should have worn this today. I don't actually have it on, but this is beautiful. And I would love to get a few more lid lusters when I have the opportunity. So yes, these Posh lipsticks are on theme. One thing I noticed that I think would be interesting to point out is last year's release. So she released, I think, eight different shades, maybe even 9 shades. I only have 4, but you can see they're all quite similar in the pattern. They all have that very light and then more on the darker side. But you can see a little bit of that, I guess the pattern kind of wrap around the entire lipstick case. The new shades are also, they don't have the same pattern. It's still faux tortoise inspired, but you can see the pattern has now shifted and changed. So, I know this is not going to impact how you're going to enjoy these lipsticks. I just wanted to show you there's just a little bit of a difference here. As you can see, as I was moving this around, these 4 exactly, they have the same pattern as each other. So the 4 shades that are newly launched are called Jump, Spark, Twist, and Fire. Fire is that pop of color. It is a bright orange shade. And last year when all the lipsticks were launched, she had another shade that was a pop of color called Pop. And it was like, I don't think it was a true blue red. It was a very bright red that had, I think, a hint of orange, which I did not pick up, but I'm very excited for Fire. So why don't we move right on to the hand swatches. All of these lipsticks are made in Italy with a shelf life of 12 months. And on them is the VB engraving, and this is Fire. The closure of the compact is a click, so it's not magnetic, but it's a nice solid click that you can hear, which is always helpful because I've made the mistake in the past of thinking that I secured the closure of, anything, but especially lipstick, threw it in my purse, and that was not the case, and I found out way too late, and there was a mess in my purse. Okay, so let's start with Jump. And this is Jump. A nice kind of plummy, purpley pink shade. Then we have Spark. And this is more of a pink, a rosy pink. Let me just refer to the website on shade descriptions. I should have done that from the beginning. So I started with Jump, and it's described as a mid-tone cool rose. Then with Spark, it is a mid-tone warm rose. Next I have Twist, Twist is a light neutral pink. Very pretty. And then Fire is a blazing red orange. Look at that. I'm going to save Fire for last. Okay, so before we get to the lip swatches, I'm going to swatch the other shades that I have so we can just compare right here and now. I have Girl, and Girl is described as a light neutral pink. So this is Girl, and as per the description, it is a very light and it is neutral. Then I have Spice, and Spice is a mid-tone ginger. This is arguably one of my favorite shades out of the 4 from Victoria Beckham. I just oftentimes, like even with today's eye look, I would think, what would go well with it? You know, any of these lipsticks, I think, but I tend to gravitate towards Spice. Then we have Sway, which is a mid-tone berry pink, which I'm going to swatch down here next to the pink from the new releases. And the one that I have here, I believe that is Twist. So it's this one. And then finally Pose, which is the deepest shade that I have. Pose is described as a mid-tone mauve, and I really enjoy this shade as well. So I think these are all, except for the pop of color here, they're quite similar, but that's just how I enjoy them, because they tend to go with any look. It just depends on your mood. So let's move on to the lip swatches here, and I will start in the same order that I did the hand swatches. Let's start with Jump. This is Jump. I like it a lot. Like it already. There are some looks that I want more of a purple lip, but not exactly, like not too out there and more neutral. This would be an easy go-to for me. Next is Spark. I like the shade as well. I prefer Jump with this look, but there are certainly times where I'm looking for something that's more mid-tone, warmer, and this would suit the bill very well. Then we have Twist. And Twist is described as a light neutral pink. This is, for me, this would be a shade that I would just keep in my purse. Even on a day where I'm not wearing much makeup or any makeup and I just want a little bit of color, this would be like a very safe go-to. It's not exactly, for me, it's not exactly My Lips But Better, but if it had maybe more brown in it, it would be, but it's definitely in that direction. If it had more brown, it would be that for me, but still, it's an easy go-to shade. And finally, we've gone to the last one, Fire. Oh, she's bright. Just what I'm looking for. I was looking for this, and this is exactly what I got. I love this shade. Because it is a sheer lipstick, some of my natural pigments are still coming through, especially on the upper lip, but that's okay. It's opaque enough that I would still consider this as, you know, any good bright orange lipstick in my collection. In fact, the shade does remind me of some other orange red lipsticks that I have, which I will take out to do some comparisons for you. I have 3 lipsticks to be exact. This is from Sicily Le Futur Rouge, and this is in the shade Orange Ibiza. I think it's actually more pink than red. Then I have the Chantecaille Lip Veil in the shade Frangipane. Might be close, maybe a bit more coral than red. And then I have from Chantecaille their Lip Chic in the shade Capucine, which might be close. Might be close. Okay, so let's go ahead and swatch each of these. So I have here, this is from Sicily, Orange Ibiza. And then this is from Chantecaille Frangipane, the Lip Veil. And then finally on this side here, this is Capucine Lip Chic. I think in both finish and shade, these two are the most similar. Indeed. This one from Sicily, it is a satin finish. It's very creamy, but it doesn't have the same sheen that the Posh lipsticks have. The Posh lipsticks being that they have so many nourishing oils in the formulation that's how you get such a eye-catching sheen. It's not quite a gloss, but depending on like how many layers you have on, how the light hits it, you could say it's very glossy. Like to me, this looks pretty glossy. And the Lip Chic from Chantecaille is of a glossy finish for a lipstick. And Lip Veil from Chantecaille has a sheen. It is very moisturizing as well, but not quite to the level of these Posh lipsticks. And again, not quite the same kind of gloss as the Lip Chic. So that is it. That is my review, swatches, and demo of the new Victoria Beckham Posh lipstick shades. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, and ring the bell to get notified every time new content is released. I review a lot of luxury makeup, clean beauty, and occasionally luxury skincare, plus makeup brushes if you're interested. I will see you guys very soon in the next one. Bye.